Have you ever felt like there are so many missing options in Excel? But not anymore. We have added lot of new missing options and formulas into Excel with our new macro add-in. You can directly download the add-in and install it to your Excel toolbar ribbon, and you can use it to increase your efficiency and productivity. Have you ever faced an issue when going through a large dataset like this and selecting the items you want to take the total? Now, suddenly you want to divide this total to get the monthly value. But you do not want to take the value from the down here in Excel because you will lose the selected cell references. You want to take this total in another cell. Now, it is very easy. Go to macro tab, press select sum button, then it asks where do you need to put the total, sell the select you want, done. Now you can see you got the total with the sum function. Your problem is solved. This work with filter option as well. Have you ever wondered why in Excel you do not have option to change the font cases easy like Microsoft Word? But now it is easy. Select the cell you want to change the case, one or more cells, then go to change case. In macros tab you can select upper, proper or lower case as you want. Then done. Easier than before. In sometimes when you are going through the dataset and you want to color the same values in same colors, normally you have to do it manually. Now it is very easy. Select the data range you want to color, then press color duplicates in macro tab. Now you can see all the duplicates got colored with different colors as per the duplicate values. It's not only work with numbers, it will work with the words as well. In Excel, if error formula is one of the most used formula in most cases. If there is an error, we need to show empty. That means nil or zero in that cell, right? But if you always have to apply the if error to your formula, it is very boring. Now it is not boring anymore. I will select the cell with the formula to apply the if error. Then I go to macros tab. There I have two options. I can put if error nil or if error 0. I will select what I need, if error nil. Then you can see if error nil got applied to my formula. It is very easy as that. Not only that, if you need, you can use shortcut to apply if error. You can press Ctrl Shift E for error to apply the if error. But remember to activate the additional shortcuts by pressing the enable shortcut button in the macros tab here. Okay. Have you ever faced an issue to drag the formula down when the dataset is having empty rows in the middle? This dataset is like that. I downloaded the system. I cannot double click to drag the formula down because it will stop at the empty row. Also, I cannot drag the formula down with the mouse because the dataset is very large. Now, you do not have to waste time in a situation like this. Simply select the cell with the formula you want to drag, then press the drag formula button in macros tab. Select the last cell you want to drag the formula. Now you can see formula got applied to all. See, now no need to waste your time dragging formulas. Have you faced an issue like this ever before? This dataset is showing as dates, but in the Excel it's not recognized as date format. Not only for the dates, in some cases it can be a number, but it is not recognized as a number. It recognized as a text. But simple refresh on the cell, like double click and press enter, will sort that issue, and Excel recognize it is in the correct format. But you have a long list to do it. Now, no need to waste your time. Select the cell you want to refresh, then go to drag formula and press the down arrow button here. Then select refresh cell. Then it asks how many times you want to repeat. I put, then OK. it refreshed all the cells immediately. Your problem sorted. In Excel, have you ever tried to copy and paste different type of multiple cells? Like I selected these cells and I press Ctrl C. Oh no, I got an error saying this action won't work on multiple selection. But not anymore. I'll close this error message. I'll go to macro tab, select copy multiple selection button. Then it asks where do you want to paste. Then I select the place I want to paste. Now all got pasted. Not only that, if you want to paste it as list instead of the same way, you can go to copy multiple selection and press the down arrow button. There you can select paste as list, and whatever the you selected is paste as a list in your selected cell. So with macros, nothing is impossible. When you are going through a large dataset like this and suddenly you want to filter the dataset into a specific cell value like supply name, date or any other value. But how you normally do, you have to copy the name, go to filter and type it or paste it. Now it is very easy. You have to select the cell you want to filter, then go to quick filter in macros tab, then it's filtered. Not only that, you can use it with shortcuts as well. I'll press Ctrl Shift A for auto filter, then it got filtered. Imagine the time saving. But remember, before you use the shortcut, you have to enable the shortcut by pressing the enable shortcut button in macros tab here. Okay, but in this case, once you press the filter button, it will remove the previous filter and apply the filter to the new value. But if you need to keep the previous filter without removing or clearing the previous filter, you have to go to quick filter and press the down arrow button and press quick filter without clear, or the shortcut is Ctrl Shift Q for quick filter. It is showing in the narration as well. Now it got filter without clearing the previous. So it's that easy. Change the text color of a word in the middle of a cell. It's not that easy. You have to select the text and highlight one by one. But now we have another method. First I will select the cell range I want to highlight the text. So highlight will work only in this selected range. I'll go to macros tab, then select highlight text button. Then it will ask which text you want to highlight. Remember, this is case sensitive. You can give letters or any word. I'll type macro here and press OK. Now you can see all the text macro word got red color. Not only red color, you can put any color in this list. If you want to make it black again, you can use highlight in black. Okay. Sometimes we need to merge multiple cells together, right? But if all those cells have any text in the cell, and if you put merge cell, it will keep only the one cell text. When it's merged, you will lose all the other text. In macros tab, this join and merge button, you can select the cells you want to merge like this, and once you press it, it will merge all the cells while joining all the text you had in each cell. So you will not lose any data when merging through macros tab. Okay. In a dataset, sometimes you want to merge the similar values into one cell. With this merge cells macro, you can simply do that. First, select the cell range you want to run the macro, then press the merge same cells button in the macro tab. Now you can see all the similar values got merged into one cell. So it is very easy. Remember how many times do you want to type alphabet? Now it is a one press of a button. Press this A to Z button in macros tab. Done. A to Z typed in the Excel. It will start to type from the place you selected. Not only A to Z. If you want more than A to Z, you can press this down arrow button and press A to Z more. Then put how many characters you want. Press OK. Then you can see after the Z, it will show AA, AB and continue like that. Same like columns in Excel. not only in the rows, you can put the alphabet in the rows and columns as well. That means the vertically and horizontally both. Okay, you can decide it with the drop down button. Okay, so putting alphabet is one press. Have you ever wanted to create multiple worksheets from an Excel list? This is supply list. I want to create each supply wise worksheet to maintain their balance. Now creating sheet with the list is very easy. Select the list you want to create, then go to macros tab, press create sheet button. Now you can see all the sheets got created with supply name. Simple. Have you ever faced an issue like you made a perfect Excel sheet with the formulas and you gave it to someone else to use it, and they cut and paste and drag and drop the cells and all the formulas got changed? Even though you said not to cut and paste or drag and drop, they're never going to listen. In a situation like that, you need to fix the formulas. Whatever user change, formulas need to refer the related cell only. Now it is very easy. Type the formula as normally you do. Here I put VLOOKUP. If I put any value, the VLOOKUP will change according to the value I put. If I drag the referred cell, it got changed and now it's showing as an error. In this previous formula is referring the wrong cell, it should refer this cell. So I want to refer the same cell, even I drag and drop. So I select the initial formula I created and go to the macros tab. There I will press fixed formula and I will drag down. Now if I drag and drop, it will refer the related cell. So now you do not have to worry about cut and paste or drag and drop when creating formula. To change it to fixed cells, it's one press of a button. When you are working on a large Excel module and you want to take backup or save time to time your file, it is very simple. Go to macros tab and press quick backup. So it will save the new file in the same folder you have already saved the file with the date and time. Not only that, you can use shortcut buttons to quick backup. Control Shift S. S for save. Then pop-up will show where it's saved. Remember, backup will create the same place you saved the file. So first you have to save the Excel file in your computer. Have you ever wanted to quickly open the current working Excel file location? Now it is very easy. Go to macros tab and press open file path. Then it will open the location. Also you can use the shortcut button Control Shift O for open, and it will pop up the location. But remember to activate the enable shortcut button from here to activate those shortcuts. If you have done dashboard templates or financial modeling, you know always you have to use protect sheet option in Excel to protect your formulas and the details. But when you have to edit something, you always have to protect and unprotect sheet. But with the macro, it is very easy. First, as normally, you can lock or unlock the cells with the properties. Then you go to macros tab. There you press protect all sheets. Then type the password you want. If you do not want to put any password, keep it empty. Then press OK. Now all the sheet got password protected. Not only that, if you want to unlock all the sheets at once, you can press the down arrow button in here and select unprotect all the sheets. Then type the password to unprotect sheet and press OK. Now all the sheet with that password got unprotected. Now protect and unprotect all the sheets are very easy. Okay. Sometimes you want to hide sheet in the Excel without anyone can access it. But in Excel, if you hide any sheet, anybody can simply unhide it. But with the macros, you can hide it without showing it in unhide option in Excel. Select the sheet you want, Go to macros tab and press very hidden sheet. Now sheet got disappeared. If you try to unhide it, it will not showing in here. See? So it's called very hidden in macro. If you want to unhide the sheet, press the down arrow button in here and press appear the very hidden sheet. Then it's got appeared. In the Excel, if you want to sort all your sheet in alphabetical order, how you can do it? I'm not telling one or two sheets. If you have more sheets, it's very hard, right? But with macros, it's very easy. Go to the macros tab, press sort sheets. Then it will ask, do you want to sort ascending order or descending order? If you press yes, it will sort to ascending order, and if you press no, it will sort to descending order. If you don't want to sort, you can press cancel. I press yes. Now all my sheets got sorted. So it's one press. Have you ever wanted to get a summary of all the sheets in your Excel file with hyperlinks? In other words, sheet with table of content. Now it is very easy in Excel. Just go to macros tab, then press table of content button. Done. Now it is created a sheet called table of content. It's include all the sheets names with hyperlink. Now you can simply press the sheet name to go to that specific sheet. Not only that, sometimes you need a hyperlink to navigate to the table of content sheet again. For that, you can press the down arrow button on the table of content here, then press back to TOC link button. Then select the cell you want to put the hyperlink. Keep it in your mind. If there is anything in that cell, it will be replaced with the hyperlink. Okay. Then type the name you want to put in the hyperlink. I will keep the default name. Back to table of content. Then OK. Now you can see hyperlink created to back to table of content. Now very easy to go to table of content. If you want to clear the hyperlink you created, it's in the same place. You can go to clear to TOC link, then select the cell you want to clear. Done. Have you ever faced a situation like data you want is in separate Excel files and you have to combine all these workbooks into one workbook in order to analyze the data or to search something in the Excel? Since all those in separate files, you have to open all the Excel files and find it one by one or copy it one by one. But you do not have to do that anymore. You can go to macros tab, then press merge Excel files. Select the Excel files you want to merge. With the control button, you can select multiple Excel files and press open. Now all the sheets in those Excel files are merged into current Excel file. In message box, it will confirm the details. Close it. Now very easy to search or check your data. In some cases, data you want in separate worksheet in Excel like this. But in order to analyze or to create a pivot table, you need all these sheet in one sheet, right? Normally, you have to copy each and every sheet data into one sheet, but not anymore. Just go to macros tab, then press combine all sheets. Now you can see new sheet created name called master file with all the sheets data combined. See how easy it is. Don't forget, if your data is in the same format in all the sheet, it will perfectly merge all the sheets. Okay. In some systems, when you download data, it will keep some unwanted empty columns in the dataset. To analyze or to create pivot tables, you have to remove those empty columns, right? But deleting one by one column takes time. But now it is very easy. Go to macro tab, press remove empty column button in macro tab. Select the column range you want to remove. Done. All the empty columns now removed. Not only for columns, you can remove empty rows as well. And press down arrow button here and select remove empty rows. Select the row range you want. All clear. It is simple as that. Just imagine you shared a Excel file with some of your colleague. He done some changes to Excel file and send it back to you. But you can't find what he has changed in the Excel. It is very hard to find the differences, right? Because he might change the values or formulas in the Excel. Now you want to find the difference in those two Excel files, but you know it is not easy. In a situation like that, Excel compare sheet option is coming handy. Go to macros tab and press compare sheet button. Then it asks for the file location. So select the file you need to compare. Then it asks which sheet you want to compare, because in Excel file there can be a multiple sheets. Then you type the sheet name. Remember, it should be same as the sheet name. Then press OK. Then it asks for the second Excel file to compare. Again, I select the new file. Then the sheet which you need to compare in the second file. Then OK. It asks, do you want to compare 3 files? If you have 3 files to compare, you can press yes and select the third file. But I will compare only 2 files, so I press no. Then it's done. Now you got the new Excel file with all the difference in those 2 sheets. It compares the difference in the values and formulas only, because other changes not important. If I explain the results we got, first it will show the cell name, then the value in the first selected sheet, and the formula in the first selected sheet. Next, it will show the value of the second sheet and the formula of the second sheet. Here you can see G1 cell in the sheet 1 is empty, but in the second selected file, G1 cell is typed as date. That's why it shows date here. Then the E2 cell is first file value is 2023 and the formula is equal TBF1. In the second selected file, value is 2024 and the formula is different. Like that, it will show all the difference in those two files. Cells which are not showing here, that means those are similar in both Excel files. Okay. If any cell have only value, that means anything which typed without a formula, that value will show in the both places, in the values and the formula column. Okay. Comparing two sheets is now one press of a button and you get all the difference in one go. Now easier to find the differences in 2 Excel files or 3 with the compare sheet option in macro tab. In macros tab, you can find quick formulas list. In there, you can find useful formulas you may need. First, select the cell you want to put the formula. Then press quick formula. Select the formula you want from the quick formula list. I will select get numeric values. Then select the cell you prefer. You can see I got all the numerics into a separate cell. This can be very useful in a situation like check number in the middle of some text. You want to extract it, right? Or any reference number in the middle of another text. Same like that, there are more formulas in the quick formula list. Get text in the separate cell, or to get the first number position, so you can use mid, left or right formulas together with those. Then get the last position number. There are more methods as well. And also if months and dates are switched in Excel, you can use this quick formula to correct it. You can try it and learn it, those quick formulas. It will be very helpful when you're working on Excel. In macros tab, this is the shortcut list you can use. But remember to press enable shortcut button in order to activate those extra shortcuts. If you keep the cursor in any button, it will show the shortcut keys to activate that option if it is have any shortcuts. Okay. But in new version, I have removed the Ctrl Shift V shortcut for the direct value paste option, because in new Excel version Microsoft has added the value paste option with same those shortcuts. So I have removed the macro tab option. Okay. When you add macros tab into your Excel, you will get extra formulas. One is very important formula called spell number currency. In other words, it will show amounts in words. Type equal spell number currency, then select the number cell. Close the brackets. Now you can see we got the amounts in word. Simple as that. But if you want to add your currency also, after the spell number currency formula, just press the formula button here in the Excel. Then you will get the help. First, main currency in plural form. My currency is rupees, so I will type rupees. Then the main currency in singular form, I will type rupee. Then the sub currency in plural, type cents. Then the sub currency in singular form, cent. Press OK. Now you can see amount in word with currency. Also you can see now new formula got changed like this. If you remember, you can simply type the formula like this to get the same result without the formula option in here. If you want to add only word at the end, you can simply use concatenate formula or ampersand sign to add any other extra word you want. I will use ampersand, then type only space within brackets. Okay, done. But if you always forget how to use it, just go to quick formulas in the macro tab, then select currency into word, select the value. So you get the result. If you want, you can change the currency here. If you need another format, you can go to currency into word, format 2, select the value. Okay, you got it in another way. Now putting amounts in the word is very easy. It's one press of a button, right? But keep it in your mind, if you are sharing this file with someone else and he doesn't have the macros tab, it will not work in his computer, or he has to add the macros tab to his, then it will only work. Okay. Have you ever thought Excel can VLOOKUP any picture based on the cell value? Now it is possible with macro tab. I have an animal list. I want to change the animal picture when I change the animal name here. To make this easier to understand, type equal picture lookup, then press tab, but no any arguments, right? Because in Excel, custom made equation does not show the argument. To view it, you need to press this function button. Now you can see the arguments. So if you want to look up any picture based on the cell value, we have to give only two main arguments. One is full file path of the picture. Full means you have to give the file path including the picture name and the picture extension file type. Then where you need to put the picture in the Excel. That's what mean by cell location. Then the image index number. That means we will give that image a number reference. Okay. So if we complete these three arguments, we will get the successful result. First, file location. All my images in this folder, and you can see the names in the Excel file and the image name is same, and all the pictures is in PNG format. So I will put the file path here and paste it. In the cell, last folder also need to be closed. So I will add backslash because pictures are in that folder. Then the image type, I will type .png, and I want to put the image name here to change the picture. Okay. Then I will create the full file path by joining these cells. You can use concatenate formula or ampersand sign to join it. I will do with the ampersand sign, equal this cell, then the ampersand, the image name, ampersand, and the file type. Okay. Now I got the full path with the image name. Then I will do the lookup formula, equal picture lookup, then give the file location. Even we created another cell with the equation to get the full file path. You can even type all those ampersand signs directly in this formula, same like we are using in other formulas. Okay. Then comma, I will select this cell range as the picture location. Again comma, then I will give the index number as 1. Now done. Immediately I got the result. Then I change the name, picture got changed as well. Remember, here should come the exact picture name. Okay, but if your Excel name list and the picture names are different, you can make another list to match with the picture name and the Excel name and use VLOOKUP to merge those things. Okay. However, what if you need multiple pictures? Here we done for only one picture, right? It is possible too. I'll type equal file path for each picture, same file path, then the picture name and the file type. Picture index number, I will put numbers. Then equal picture lookup, location, comma, I will give this cell only, then the index, I will select this cell and drag the formula. We got all the result. Okay. If I explain what we done with the image index number in the equation, if the index number is same for image, that will replace that image with the new image. But when we give different numbers for each picture, it will not be replaced. Okay, that's what this index number do. Now all done. If you want to remove all the pictures in one go, type select object in this search, then select all the images, delete it. Now all cleared as well. Remember, with macro step you can do the things you haven't thought of, like this picture lookup. See you. When you add macros tab into Excel, you get extra formulas. One important formula called sum combination. In simple terms, when you have number list and you want to get what number combination matches the total value, this formula will give you the combination of those numbers. I type equal sum combination, then give the value range, that means the values, and comma, give the value which need to match. If you forget how to type, just press the formula button in up here after you type equal sum combination. Then it says what to do. First range numbers and then target sum. Okay. Now you got the combination, but it is in horizontal. To make it vertical, I will use transpose formula in the beginning. Okay. Now when I change the values, the combination got changed, as simple as that. But if you have empty, 0 or same value again and again, combination list will show same combination again and again for the same values, like this. But in this case, it refers these different numbers for the combination. If you need to get unique combination only, you can add unique formula here. But I know you are lazy. To easily do that, select the cell you want to put the formula, go to quick formulas in the macros tab and press unique sum combination. Then give the number range and the total value. Done. Now you got the unique sum combination. This is all combination of multiple Excel formulas. Remember how many times you suffer to get the combination like this? Now it is very easy. But if you always forget to use sum combination formula, use the quick formula option. Okay. But remember, if you have very large numbers, it may take time to process the combinations.